started the recording.
Yep.
So, House of Danger. So, choose your own adventure.
And I think I might be doing significantly more talking because I think I'm going to be reading the story. The Grounds, Chapter 1.
You read.
It's a Tuesday morning in late June, and you wake up in a cold sweat. The nightmares came again last night. Even though you are an aspiring detective, if a psychic investigator, you haven't been able to make sense of the haunting dreams you've had these last few weeks. In your dreams, you keep seeing the same spooky house. You're still shivering under the covers when you hear the phone rings downstairs in your basement, where you have your
No, you're right.
where you have your combination office and research laboratory. You dash down to the lab to answer it.
Combination office and research laboratory, right?
I need, a weak voice says when you pick up the receiver. I need your help.
I need your help.
You hear a loud click. I can't do a loud click.
That's
and the
okay.
phone goes dead.
Okay.
But you were prepared. While the caller was talking, you activated your high-speed telephone tracking device. It instantly displays the caller's number. Well, that's super handy and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
High-speed telephone tracing device. That was super convenient. Totally not a plot device. You call back the number right away, but there's no answer. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books, are those even real?
Those are real. They're replaced by the internet now, but they are real.
Reverse phone books. And I thought regular phone books were outdated enough. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk, you are disappointed to learn the number is unlisted. You sense the phone call is somehow related to your nightmares. Later, while at the Hedgebrook, a police station, to return a nightscope you borrowed for a recent stakeout, you describe the mysterious phone call and your reoccurring dreams to your friend, Sergeant Morrison. Call does sound strange, he says. We'll look into it. And about that house in your dreams, a voice says from the hallway, I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden house on Hedgebrook Road.
Louder so everybody can hear you. So about that house in your dreams.
I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden house out on Hedgebrook Road. Detective Murphy sticks his mustached face into the room.
Detective Murphy sticks his mustache face into the room. Okay.
Modern house, Hornet Gate. That sounds like the Marsden place, all right, says Sergeant Morrison. Strange things are reported to happen out there. Detective Murphy takes a puff on his pipe. That place is haunted, he says. I know it sounds unprofessional, but I've had a file on the Marsden house for years, and I'm sure of it. He waves a folder in front of your eyes, and a phone number written on the front jumps out at you. It matches the one from your mysterious phone call.
It's the same phone number.
So the call is related to your nightmares. Your psychic sense were right. That seems like a typo. Your psychic sense were right. Your
psychic senses were right, yes.
Senses were right. Draw clue 26 to discover your goal.
Our goal. Get inside the Marsden house.
Back at home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife.
These two things here. Pocket knife, water. Yep.
Preparing for a new investigation, half an hour later, you stand before the Marsden residence, which appears exactly as it did in your nightmares. The house's futuristic look is a strange contrast to the antiquated appearance of the stone wall and iron gate, which is locked shut and wrapped in steel chains. That is rather odd.
Okay.
Even though the air is balmy, the chill travels through your spine. The gathering clouds on the horizon hint at a brewing thunderstorm. If you search the wall for a way in, go to story card 13. After you climb the gate, go to story card 7.
So search the wall or climb the gate.
It's up to you two to decide.
We should climb the gate.
You climb the gate?
Yep.
You pull yourself up over the rustling gate and land with a crunch on the gravel.
Crunch.
On driveway leading toward the house. Crunch on the gravel driveway leading toward the house. But before you can survey your surroundings, you hear a guttural sound coming from your left. You encounter a shadowy, hunched-over figure emerging from the darkened doorway of a decrepit gatehouse. You can just barely make out eyes and white fangs dripping with saliva.
Eyes and fangs.
I don't think we chose the right option.
The figure crouches as if to spring forward, as if to spring toward you at any moment. Who's there? You stammer. Suddenly, the creature lunges at you, snarling. You spot a guardhouse not far away. You can get past the creature, or you might be able to hide there. Or perhaps you should just turn and flee up the driveway toward the main house.
Okay.
Optional challenge. Fight the creature. Win.
Want to fight the creature?
Win equals draw a clue.
So do you want to fight the
Okay.
creature?
Yes, I would like to
Lose.
fight the
He
creature.
wants to fight the
Lose
creature.
equals raise danger meter by 2.
Alright, so
After the challenge, make the story trip. Facebook. You want to fight the creature?
also creature. Win, draw, clue, can. And how do we win? I gotta remember how we win.
I think we gotta get a high number. I think we gotta get a high number.
Challenge. If the danger marker is on a 3, you need to roll 3, 4, 5, or 6. The danger meter is on a 3. So you need to get 3 or better.
Gus, roll.
Roll.
You got a 4.
No, I missed.
Gus,
Oh, I got a 1.
You got a 4.
challenge lost.
Let's do it the 4.
Yeah,
the 4
let's
that you rolled the
stick
first
with
time.
4.
Gus!
Draw clue 10.
Alright, so we draw clue
I'm
10.
gonna get a juice box while you draw it.
Alright, I'm going to find clue 10
I wish I could get a juice box.
right here.
I'll get you a juice box, Gus. If
Okay.
you're already.
I think there are 2. It's probably unwise to engage such a savage beast in combat, but danger is your middle name. You land a few quick jabs on the creature before it can react, and then you throw it to the ground. You stand there for a moment, your confidence high, and then the creature leaps to its feet and rushes you. You manage to win round 1, but you're in no hurry to start round 2, so you race for the shadows beside the big boulder before the creature can get its hands on you. Draw clue 25.
I brought juice.
Juice.
Clue 25. Hold on, we gotta draw clue 25. This one. You find a pair of binoculars in the shadows. With the creature on the loose, you can't hide here forever, so you run to the guardhouse, keep this item, go to story card number 19. So we get a high power binoculars, because we won the fight, even though Gus kind of screwed up. And then we go to story card 25. So this one goes over here. Because we... Oh, and we go to the guardhouse. No, we don't do that. We fight it. And then we go to story card. What is it? 19. Do you want me to read it while you
No.
drink? Okay.
You were lucky to escape the creature, but you know it's still out there somewhere. Out there. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
You run into the old guard when there was just the somewhere. I just imagine it just kind of walking around in circles after a snail
Mm-hmm.
who on top of the house. You run into the old guardhouse, which is a small room with several TV monitors flashing black and white, like images of various places on the estate grounds.
Mm-hmm.
Some monitors are broken and shards of glass are scattered across the desk and the wood floors. A hefty book titled History of Northwind County is lying on the desk. Curious, you look up the name Marsden Henry on the index.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, it references an entry on page 93. Your heart races as you turn there to read this bio. Henry Marsden, born 1839, died 1887. General in the Union Army during the Civil War, severely wounded at Battle of Shiloh in 1862. Appointed warden of Hedgebrook Prison in 1880.
Mm-hmm.
Rumored to have been killed in prison riot fire of 1887.
Killed in a prison riot fire. Okay.
Not a popular guy, we think. The desk has 3 drawers. Maybe there's something useful inside.
Maybe there's something useful in the drawers.
A wooden ladder leads up to a hatch in the roof through a window filled with cobwebs. You can see an open field that leads to the manor's front door.
Okay.
You consider what to do next.
What do we do? What are our
Optional
options?
challenge.
Optional challenge.
Search the drawer.
Search the drawer.
Win equals draw a clue. Lose equals raise danger meter by 1. After the challenge, make story choice below.
Check
So-
the drawer.
Do you check the drawer?
Wait, how would I lose? It's just a drawer. I can just pull it
You
over.
still gotta get 3 or 4 or 5. Get a 6. So what clue do we get?
4. You find a battery in a drawer. It could power a flashlight, or taser, or who knows what else. Keep this item. Finish story card 19.
Finish the card.
Story choices are: if you climb the ladder to the hatch in the roof, go to story card 27. If you crawl through the window and run for the front door of the house, go to story card 3.
House or ladder? Think ladder, because there's still that critter outside.
Yeah, ladder.
And if we run for the house, we might get eaten by it, right? What card do we go to?
27.
27.
But then again, there might also be like some sort of dog.
Anyways, you scramble up the ladder through the hatch and onto the guardhouse's decaying tile roof.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be on the verge of collapsing, but you find a spot that you are reasonably sure won't cave in when you put your weight on it. Across the dangerously unstable roof, from where you crouch uneasily, you can see a pile of construction materials, probably left over by contractors working on the roof. Among the material is a first aid kit, but navigating the length of the roof to reach it will be perilous. One wrong step and you could stumble off the roof into a ditch you see below.
Get the first aid kit, but we might
Near
crash.
Near you is a thick vine that you climb down to reach a courtyard.
Mhm.
Not too far from you is a long board somewhere that's laid between the roof and a nearby greenhouse, which seems to be sturdier than the guardhouse. Optional challenge. Get the first aid kit. Win. Draw clue 6.
Do we
Then
want to try
make
to get the
story
first aid
choice.
kits?
Lose.
Okay.
Raise danger meter by 2 and go to story card 26.
Get the first aid kit? Two. We lost.
Story card 26 done.
Story card 26. If you... Oh, story card 26. Yep.
Raise danger meter by 2.
Oh, by 2.
You can drink your water bottle.
Yeah, to pull that back down. Story card 26.
You land in a ditch, splashing into shallow, frigid water. At this point, you notice a large grate ahead of you, which partially blocks the entrance to a dark cement culvert that the water flows into.
Mm-hmm.
If you bent over, you could walk under the lower rim of the grate and enter the culvert.
Ooh.
You then see a small piece of paper drifting by in the water. You might be able to grab it if you act fast. Optional challenge.
Grab the paper or not, Gus?
If you win, draw clue 19. Lose, raise the danger meter by 1.
Okay. Drop the dice. We win. Clue 19.
Along the side of the ditch
Hold on.
is a dusty path leading toward
Read the clue first.
what appears to be an elaborate hedge maze. You got the hedge maze map. The paper looks like a map to the hedge maze. Your psychic senses tell you that this is an important item. Keep this item. Move forward 1 space on the psychic scale. Finish story card 26. Do you want to go to the hedge maze, which you now have a map for?
I think we should go to the hedge maze.
I don't know. The monster's still out there.
Well, yeah, but
And
we
in
got a
this
map.
hood.
It says this is an important item.
We got this map.
Okay, let's go to the hedge maze.
Let's go to the hedge maze.
Draw story card 12.
12.
The hedge maze is massive. Its thick hedge walls are twice as tall as you, but don't seem stable enough to climb. So you have to solve this labyrinth the old-fashioned way. Take a deep breath to steady your nerves. Head through the maze's entrance.
Okay.
If you go left, draw clue 9. If you go right, draw clue 1. Let's look at the map.
What does the map say? The map says go left.
No, it says we are. Wait, yeah.
Start here.
Yeah, go left.
Go left.
Okay,
The
left.
map says go left. So clue what?
9.
Clue 9?
You turn and follow a path deeper into the maze. You feel like you're going in the right direction. Now, which way do we go?
Right.
Draw clue 12.
Clue 12 is right.
You feel like you might be getting close to the end of the maze.
And left again.
And then left.
Draw clue 13. Finally, you see it. The end of the maze. Go to story card 18.
Good job. Finding the map. Pretty darn important. 18 it said?
Mm-hmm. You finally come to the end of the hedge maze. It exits toward a pool house. A short stone pedestal stands in front of you with a metal lockbox on top. Perhaps someone wants to reward you for navigating that accursed maze. The whole thing does seem suspicious. Looking toward the pool house, you see its door is barely hanging from its hinges.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a grate that leads, you assume, directly to the pool. Optional free action. To see if the lockbox is open, draw clue 3.
Oh, we should totally get the free action, not have to roll for it and draw clue 3. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Truck key. Not only is the lockbox open, but inside you find a key to a truck. Your psychic senses tell you that this is important. This is an important item. Keep this item. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale, and then finish card 8. If you explore the pool house, go to story card 11. If you walk through the gate to check out the pool, go to story card 23.
Pool house or pool? Let's go to pool house.
Yeah.
Pool house 11?
Mm-hmm. You can tell that the pool house was once quite luxurious. It contains half a dozen private rooms with showers, as well as an ornate mahogany bar in the common area. It must have been fun to hang out in this place in its glory days. Those thoughts fade as the sounds of a disturbance enter from the top of the gazebo in the distance. And now you can hear a lone violin playing a soothing melody. Investigate. If you investigate the gazebo, go to story card 9. If you follow the sound of the violin, go to story card 17.
Story card 9. Gazebo.
But why? Well, didn't we already do that one? I want to see what the violin does.
All right. What's the other one?
17.
We haven't done that one. We played some of this before. So.
Chapter 1. You move further and further toward the hypnotic sound of the distant violin, which is oddly calming and uplifting. Even as the winds increase around you, you notice there is a driveway in the distance. Before you can get there, you arrive at a horse stable with an open gate. Inside, sitting on a stool, is the source of the violin music. A chimpanzee playing a sword out, a soulful expression on his face. The chimp is fully committed to music. We've never heard such an emotional performance. It's
It's
beautiful.
a chimpanzee playing a violin.
Can I see?
If you leave the stable and run to the driveway, go to story card 30.
I
Tiptoe
see.
through the gate to
Oh, now why would you want to stop that?
All right. So what are our
tiptoe
choices?
through the gate to experience the full power of the performance. Go to story card 24.
I don't know what'll happen.
I want to.
The full power of the performance, huh?
The full power
it's-
of the music.
Its
Four.
beautiful thing is kind of
Kind of creepy and scary, and
Yeah.
this might be the end of the game.
You tiptoe through the open gate, eager to hear the finale of the cheap's violin piece.
Chimps.
Quietly, with your third step, you trigger a motion sensor light that completely illuminates the interior of the building. Apparently, this is no stable. It's Geno. 20 Doberman and Pinchers were peacefully enjoying the concert, but now they glare at you with anger in their eyes. The chimp frowns and slowly points his violin bow toward you. The Dobermans respond and rush to attack you, and then eat you alive. Last thing you see is the chimpanzee violinist laughing at your fate. So embarrassing.
The end.
Move back one space on the psychic scale and return to story card 17.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's stop that right there. It is right. All right.
It's muted. Wait,
So-
is it? No. Wait,
No,
what
so-
is
Back to 17. It's
what
recording.
is virtual camera?
Doesn't matter.
Anyways,
We're not on that, right?
since the chimpanzee has sent dogs to eat us,
Yeah. So don't do that. So back to 17. What
story
are our
card
choices?
30. I suggest 30.
Going to 30? Yeah. All right. So that didn't work out well. So we would have ended the game otherwise there. Oh, this is pretty much the end of the story anyway.
Chapter 1. Goal achieved! You appear in the driveway, which leads you to the mansion's entrance. On the door is a plaque that reads Marsden, and a large crystal door knocker, which seems newer than everything else. At the front of the building, you knock loudly many times, but there is no answer. The storm is really picking up now. You try the doorknob, and you are surprised to find that the door is unlocked. You've been knocking enough so far, with only getting eaten alive once.
Well, yeah, but that didn't really happen since it let us
But
go
you
back.
but you wonder if you've missed something before you enter the house. If you look back, you can see a few clear paths. One leads towards a statuary, another to a small cemetery. Two more paths stretch out toward a watery ditch with a gate into the house's luxury pool. You could go back to explore if you want. Story. There are items in this chapter that will be useful.
So,
Later in the story, you can
if you
take
head
a
to the
risk and go back
statuary,
for
go to
any
story card 4.
for any you missed by following the choices below.
If you head to the cemetery, go to story card 21. If you want to head to the ditch, go to 26, which I think we did. And if you head to the pool,
Which we did.
raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 23. So we could do any of those things, but I think it might be sensible to stop
Right there.
the story here, right? So we've made it to the front of the door, we've gotten to our goal, and that's it, right? And then we can go back and do this other stuff, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.